Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Josh John, and I am giving you my final review of this franchise. And what better way to go out than by reviewing KESSEN 3. And now, what can I say about KESSEN 3? Oh, yeah, it is on, well, it's gone back to its roots. KESSEN 3 is about Japan again. Well, Japan's history that I know full well, because from other games like Samurai Warriors, which I'll pretty much be reviewing that, don't worry about it, but KESSEN 3 has you living a life of one of my favorite samurais, Lord Nobunaga Oda. And if you don't know the history like I do, you know that Nobunaga was, well, I'm not gonna say he was like sort of like a ruthless or anything like that, sarcasm there, but yeah, he did have like sort of like a reputation. And yes, he was the original Demon King. And well, let's put it this way. He thought, and the game basically says, if you want to know like the full story of how Nobunaga was born, risen to power, here it is. And yeah, it's actually it's a fantastic game. It's got more customization than any of the other KESSEN games, because the other KESSEN games, the only customization that you had of them was, in KESSEN 1 it was the troops, and KESSEN 2 there wasn't like customization there, not that I could see anyway. But KESSEN 3 is more customization. You can customize your troops, not by changing the color or anything, just by, like say into like Nobunaga. You like horses. I'm gonna give you like spears, rifles, ninjas, and all that good jazz. And depending on the level of the skill, which let's say I'm gonna give you an example. Like in one of my playthroughs, I made Nobunaga have spear troops, and as long as he uses the spear troops in battle and all that, the spear troop icon will light up, and it will level up as well. And that's going from his and his general's abilities as well. Their abilities can be leveled up. They can be upgraded, and you can basically give him or any other general any ability to learn. If it's bright, if the name of it comes up bright green, it'll go much faster than give them not like one that it'll take ages to do. And it has depending on difficulty, it has like 13 or 12 levels, and again depending on the level as well, because on the harder difficulty you get a surprise, I might add, general by the name of Oichi. Yeah, your sister joins your army in I think the hardest difficulty. And yeah, it's again, it's like a toned down strategy for like fully emerging yourself in the battles and all that. And I actually thought, this is kind of RPG-ish. Because I rather what it was like in the first KESSEN, and all that. I'd rather it like that, and if it was like this, the combat was like yeah, like KESSEN 1 and KESSEN 2, I think the game would have been a lot better for me, because when I play KESSEN games, I like, let's say, you move over there, attack that guy and all that, and let them go about it. But with KESSEN 3, you basically don't say them, attack that, you actually take control over them, move them as well. It's very RPG-ish, and in most cases, yeah, it's a good thing. But I'm a lazy bastard, so I thought, this is okay and all. The actual story is going through like Nobunaga's life, how he got married, but surprising enough, it doesn't involve his sons. It doesn't even involve them. It doesn't even mention them, and it's like, but he had a son, and oh god. And that's what it was all about and all that. But anyway, and there's a little twist as well, because during the Battle of Honnoji, Nobunaga was supposed to die. So did his wife, so did his most loyal retainer by the name of Ranmaru Mori, and his son. Well, it turns out in the KESSEN world, yeah, Nobunaga escapes with his life, and basically the land has been like cut in half by Nobunaga and Mitsuhide Akechi. And I thought, oh, so that's what would have happened if Nobunaga lived throughout Honnoji. Anyway, that's been my review. I recommend all the KESSENs, and yeah, this has been me. This has been the KESSEN franchise. If you haven't watched my KESSEN 1 or my KESSEN 2 videos, I do recommend them watching when you're watching them. Otherwise, you don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Because I'm talking about the third game of the series. This has been the KESSEN trilogy, and I thank you so much for watching. Slap a like, leave a comment, and subscribe.